Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Inside the Mind, episode number 17. I'm here with the co-host of Broad Street Aftermath, Birds of Broad Street, Inside the Nets, King DV, and Smitty. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good,
Oh
man.
wait,
Doing good. Can't
yeah,
complain.
you
Can't
got
complain.
switched. You got switched since last time. I was like, yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. I just gotta ask this: how ready are you guys for the Eagle season? I am pumped.
I've been ready yesterday. We was ready when the season ended. The last season ended. We was ready.
Dude, it's just like I just wanted to happen. I can't stop talking about it. Like, can we just get it? I'm so excited right now. Like,
yeah,
it's
It'd be
awesome.
nice to get the
it's a
season
lot.
rolling ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't forget about the intangibles about getting through training camp, getting through preseason, so we know we got the right guys out there. We don't want to go into the season rushing and then end up with a debacle like last season. So
Yeah. Right, right. So let's actually get it started with King DV here. How'd you become a content creator?
we started out on the Apple podcast. I was doing those. And then, yes, I got monetized there, but it wasn't really drawing no revenue because nobody really listened to the podcast on there. So I was like, all right, well, how can I switch it? And then my wife was basically just saying, hey, you might as well just do YouTube. And I was like, yeah, I never thought about that. So then I started buying equipment and everything. And my first couple, probably within the first year, I was a mixture of the Eagles and the Sixers.
Hmm.
But then, the Sixers are the Sixers. So I just said, you know what? I'm just going to lean towards the Eagles and be a full time Eagles content creator. I still root for the Sixers, still my team. But, I had one of my biggest videos was when we lost to the Raptors that year. We lost to the Raptors. I forgot. I think it was 2021.
Yeah.
And that was one of my biggest videos. And it was like a rant. And everybody's just like, yeah, I want to see him rant. I want to see him rant. But yeah, that's what got me started. Like, just being able to connect to people on YouTube because this is a big platform, bigger than Apple, bigger than Spotify. Because I had a streaming my channel streaming on both, but wasn't working out. I was able to make a commercial on there, but I was only getting cents on a dollar. So I was like, you know what, let me just switch to YouTube and get monetized there and then see where it goes.
Right, right. That is cool. I didn't know you did Apple Podcasts at first. I did not know that. I just
Mm-hmm.
found you from
Mm-hmm.
YouTube with the Bird Gang. Actually, that's how I found you. So it's just
Bird
funny.
Gang, no. So it started because who I could click with first was the JC Sports Talk.
Yeah.
I clicked with him first, and then you know Bird Gang, and then I was on Birds of Broad Street a couple of times. Now I started getting cool with Cool Cat, and then yourself,
Yeah.
and then it's expanded from there.
Hmm. Yeah. So Smitty, how'd you become a content creator? What was your backstory?
How did I become a content creator? All right. So I've always been like a off season kind of analyst guy. So I always used
Yeah.
to have a lot of group chats where I would orchestrate telling people about the draft picks, about people coming out, how things was going. And then my brother kind of told me, like, I ain't gonna lie, he was kind of real. He was like, I'm tired of you calling me and talking on the phone for 3 hours. You need to find an audience and talk to them. So I started off doing videos, like little videos on my phone. And then
Mm.
I started turning those into shorts. And then I didn't like it. So I started doing call-ins with Philly Mike, um, Joey Castro, and
Hmm.
Birds of Broad Street.
Yeah.
And then I started off shorts when we went to playoff 21. But then I didn't remember the login for that channel. So then I started again in 2022 when we went to the playoffs. But my first video was against the second game against the Giants in 2022.
There you go.
So yeah, I kind of went from there, man. And then uh funny thing is, like my first ever live stream was
Hmm.
with Philly 500 and Joey Castro. That was my first live stream ever.
Oh wow. So that was actually a big one then. That was pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. I
yeah,
was so
they're cool
nervous.
guys.
I was shook. I don't know what I was doing. But it
That
was
is what's
fun though.
cool.
It was fun. And
You
we
know what
here
is cool
now.
about
You know what I'm saying? We
yeah.
here now.
You know what's cool about the Eagles content creators though, honestly? We're all like supportive and helping each other. So it's just like no matter how big you are, you'll always go down like to help us out. Like for me, for example, I have Philly 500 next week on Fly Like an Eagle and that's a Philly Sports. So it's just like he didn't have to do that. So I just asked him. He was like, "Yeah, I'll come on." It's like I love the Eagles content creators and like the family we have built. So
Mhm.
that's like the
Yeah.
brotherhood out of everything. That's what I
I
love.
mean, yeah, 'cause that's the whole connection. Like, I was once, just starting out, just fully Eagles content, and JC was like, "Look, we're gonna do a show together every Wednesday." Then we started being on Birds of Broad Street together, and then uh, we started doing like in the off season we had like a 4 day draft talk, and then it went into just the next season, and we were just everybody was just looking forward to our shows,
Yeah.
similar to what me and Smitty has now. And then it was just like that on top of that, then I started to click with the opposing teams, like the Coles Cowboys and the
Yeah.
Balls Cowboys and everything like that. And we used to go back and forth and debate, but it was all in fun, all in fun. And that's what I'm saying, that everybody look out for everybody teaching everybody. I learned some things not just only from Eagles content creators, I learned things from Cowboys content creators as well. So it's just one of those things where as though that everybody each one teach one, and that's what I like about the community.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, there's some content creators that I like don't see eye to eye with,
Mm,
but it's still like as long as we support the same team and we all just don't attack on a personal level, I'm all good. I'm all
mm.
good. Maybe your takes are a little stupid and outlandish, but it's just like, yeah, we're all on a part of the same team here. So, Smitty, I'm going to start with you on this one. Favorite part about being a content creator?
Man, the viewers, man. It has to be my favorite part, like actually having people in the comment section. Because when I first started doing content, like doing live streams or things of that nature, I had like two people in the live streams. Like it was me and Trader Chris for like the first 3 months. And I really didn't know nothing about like time. I didn't know like algorithm. I was just dropping lives at like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm just riding out. And Chris would come in and hang out with me. And then I started realizing, like, okay, I got to get more in the swing of things. But now that I get the chance to really interact with people every week, you know what I'm saying? People are there, people are having good conversation, good communication. Um, I kind of like that. That's like my favorite part of like really, really getting the opportunity to meet new people. Um, also like it's also like when you get that DM from somebody like, man, I watched your video and it
Yeah.
really helped me. It really got me through my day. And it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know I even helped anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dropping videos to give y'all, what's going on with our team. So the fans, man, it's nothing better than the fans, the viewers, whatever you want to call them. Uh, they family, man. So at the end of the day, those are the people, man. That's my favorite part of this. Man. That's why I do it. That's why I started doing it. I mean, I told y'all I had a group chat with like over 200 people where I would just drop content. Nobody ever really like posted their own stuff. They would just respond to what I post. Like, oh man, you think the Eagles gonna get them? Like the year I was in there, like the year before I really got serious, we was, there was a lot of talk about Jordan Davis. We was having big conversations about him in my groups, and everybody was like, "Nah, we ain't gonna get him." I'm like, I think Jordan Davis could be a possibility here, and it just happens like that. I don't even go in that group chat no more, so I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if anybody's running it. I haven't been in there in 2 years. I stopped using it, man. I stopped using it. I got too much stuff going on to, what I'm saying, tap in and still be a content creator for them personally. So yeah,
Yeah.
if they want the
And
content,
actually,
they'll come to YouTube.
exactly. And Smitty, I see your brother's doing their own wrestling show on your platform, actually, which is actually pretty cool. I'm a big wrestling fan myself, so I tune into them. They know their stuff.
Oh, those just my guys, man. Those just my guys,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, two of my guys, man. Yeah, wrestling with the bros.
yeah.
I'm not
It's
on
a
the
good
show though.
show.
So everybody, if you watch it, I'm not on the show. I just produced the show. I just produced it.
Yeah, that's what I do too for hardcore sports. But yeah, King, your favorite part about being a content creator?
Appreciating the growth, man. Like, just you look back and like Smitty, just piggybacking off of what Smitty said, like, you go through the motions where you only got a couple people viewing, and you're on there just just having fun, talking sports, trying to connect with people. But then you become a brand as it grows. Your brand grows, and then you got people saying, "Hey, when are y'all going on at 7?" I had people inboxing me like, "Yo, where y'all at?" Me and Smitty, or Birds of Broad Street, or myself, like, "Hey, you haven't recorded the video in so long. What's going on?"
Yeah,
I lost channels. And they still was like, "Yo, we still rocking with you." Like, the growth in that, and knowing that we got support. That's
yeah,
the best part about being a content creator, man. Even when going to like the Eagles Pro Shop and stopping by, and somebody just like, "Yo, King DV," and I'm like, "How do you know it's me? Like, how do you know it's me?" And he's like, "Yo, man, I watch you all the time, man. Like, yo, what you think they're gonna do this year?" And we having a conversation and live, and I'm like, "Yo, they really just be eyeing us." So that's what I like being most about being a content creator, is just just the growth of it all. The growth of it
yeah,
all, man. At one point, man, you couldn't really get a clear sentence out of me because I was so nervous behind the mic. And now it's just like, it's just come fluid to me. And I'm just like, now I can just be me. I can be myself. And it's just the growth in it. And then everybody just receptive of it. It makes it special.
yeah. Yeah, and I actually had an experience a couple months ago. My friend went to the school, Rowan University, because Stephen A. Smith was speaking, and I was like, "Yo, I'll go with you. I'll take a ride. Free food. I'm down. I'll go." And we were heading out, and this guy who was part of security, he was like, "Do I know you?" I'm like, "No." He was like, "From YouTube, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He wanted a picture with me. I was like all scared because he had like all this stuff security guards have. And I'm like, all right, let's take a picture. I'm like, you want to take a picture with me? I'm all good. All right. That was like the best interaction I've ever had. So it's just like, that is just amazing. So, and then right back at you, King. Least favorite part about being a content creator.
The changes of the algorithm. I
Yeah.
think that's the least part I hate, because it's like
Yeah.
at one moment it's like, "Yo, shorts is hot. Yeah, put out these shorts." And then it's like, "All right, shorts is dying down because people are going to another platform called TikTok." And then it's like, "All right, now you got to make your content blow up." Then you got to remember what hashtags are hot right now, because those hashtags could be gone, because last season you had certain players as a hashtag, but then they off the team, so they don't care about that no more. So it's so much that you got to do, so much time. Like, a lot of people don't know how much time it go put in to being a content creator. uh it, it's just crazy, man. The stuff that we have to pay for, the microphones, everything like that, plus just having that. Okay, I'm gonna record here, and yeah, YouTube Studio does help you, but at the same time, man, you're trying to catch people coming and going, at least for a like, subscribe, a
Mm.
view, something, so that can help your algorithm out. So, YouTube can actually promote you a little bit more. That's probably the least, because I feel like that, the work that you put in, and how many videos that you actually put out, I feel like that should speak for itself. But you got to do a lot more than just put out videos. And I think that's the least. Editing too. Yeah, editing,
Yeah.
CapCut. I just got Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm trying to get better with my videos, get a better camera down the line. Just upgrading and keep upgrading. I think that's the least part, because I just feel like if I just come on here and just record and just talk Eagles, I feel like I'm gonna be watchable, and people are just gonna like my content. But at the same time, it's just like, you always could get better, and I feel like that's the least part I like about it. is that you always have to grow with the algorithm, and they never tell you when the algorithm changes; it just changes.
Right, right. I hate that. Smitty, how about you?
And it's a hard question. Like,
Yeah, right.
I think it was the first. I think it was the first part. I think only like the first part, like trying to be patient for the growth. I think that was like my least favorite part. Like when you was like 100 subscribers or 50 subscribers in, and you like looking at that ticker, and you got to get to 1,000, and you need all these watch hours. Like that was like probably my least favorite because I felt so defeated a couple of times. Like looking at it, like, dang, I've been doing this for this much, and I only got this much, and it's like
Right.
But it kind of made me respect, my favorite part, you know what I'm saying, the grind and the people, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't have a least favorite part. Like it's not I'm volunteering. If there was a least favorite part, I just cut that least favorite part out. I'm volunteering. I'm not actually until recently getting paid to be on YouTube. If I was
Oh,
aggravated with doing with anything of being a content creator, I'd probably just be like, all right, I'm just cutting that part out. We're gonna move on.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
But I do agree with what like DV said, like the algorithm change. Like you put out videos and you get like 1,000 views, and then you put out a video in a week, and it's like you got everything right. You use the same hashtag, you descriptor, your thumbnail is right, and just for some reason that week people wasn't watching Eagles, and you get 230 views, and it's like, but you just got to be consistent. You got to be consistent, persistent. You just got to go through it because it's gonna happen. And right now, it's probably my least favorite too, the slow season.
yeah, yeah. Like for me, honestly, I'm just gonna say this right now. It's the people trying to get underneath your skin. It's like they're trying to get the worst out of you to make you feel bad, go down, and whatever. We've all been getting that time and time and time again. But as you get bigger and your channel grows, you get more of those, and then you're winning at the end of the day. But it's just like, man, I don't want to see that stuff. I'm just here to have fun, you know? And it's just like it's time and time and time again. So that is my worst part. So yeah, and really quick, guys, I'm gonna let you both answer at the same time. How'd you both become a member of the Hardcore Sports? It's pretty much the same answer. So whoever wants to take it, it's the same answer.
I
Pretty
think you
much.
just wrote me out the show
Well,
one day. I'm pretty sure you just wrote me and was like, "Hey, you want to be in the network?"
I think it
Pretty
was.
much how it
Yeah,
happened.
it
yeah,
was
it's
just
I don't
how.
even know what show it was. I was on the. I don't even know. I can't even remember what show, but I just remember him hitting me up.
I,
I was like,
I don't
"Hmm."
remember. I don't remember. It's gonna take me a second, but
Well, I
I know
remember
you were.
I was on Birds of Broad Street, and then
Yes.
after the show, you was like, you want to be a part of Hardcore Sports, and I said, okay. And
Yeah.
then you was like, all right, well, you already in the group, and then it was like real quick, and I was like, what? He did that real fast, like he already had it on go.
Yeah, because hey, I'm just telling you, with my group chat, whenever people join, you're in. If you don't want to be in, I understand because it's like nonstop, like it's zero nonstop. That's why Cole's left. That's why Cole's
Mm,
left the group chat because he just didn't want to hear all this eagle chatter time and time and time again. So he
mm.
bolted it. He bolted it. So I can understand that. Yeah. So and then your favorite part about being a part of hardcore sports.
I was just getting information that you might have
Oh,
missed.
oh yeah.
And just like a lot of like entertaining stuff, man. You got guys here that that do not just football, not just Eagle stuff, but you talk about any type of sports, basketball, wrestling, of course.
Yeah.
But you talk about different things, and um, it's a good variety of stuff that you could be entertained with the hardcore sports group. So
Yeah.
that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part.
Yeah. And then Smitty?
Randy, what the hell? Y'all know what it is, man. No, I'm playing. Nah, Randy, my guy. Though. Shout out to Randy, man. Nah. Being in hardcore sports, I met some good guys, man. Some guys that I gained some knowledge, man. It was one of those
Yeah.
things where I met some guys that I think I one of my logos, a couple pointers on how to present things a little better, my thumbnails, so it was fun. You know what I'm saying? It was a learning. People have more experience than me. I don't mind listening and taking pointers
Right.
from anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you got the experience, I'm
Mm,
cool with it. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just the ability to mingle with some people with good content.
Yeah, yeah, and especially how we have content creators from different teams that we can still get along. It's just football at the end of the day. Like we
Mhm.
have Ted Talks Ball, a 49ers guy. We got like Football Talk with Bo, a Seattle guy. We got Tymus, the Big Simple Commanders guys or whatever. Like we can have our own NFC East roundtable. It's just on the hardcore sports, so that is like the most fun part for me. Like everyone's getting to work together and just know. So, Smitty, I'm going to start with you on this. Something we may not know about you,
That's a funny
Mm.
question.
right? Right.
Yeah, I'm like, let's see.
I'm not even the one who came up with this. My buddy, one of the guys in the network just came up with this. I'm like, all right, fine. I'm like, fine. I had trouble, so one
You
of
know
them.
I'm a gamer. Hey, all right, I'll tell you something slick. I'm a wine connoisseur.
Okay.
I love
Right.
wine,
Mm.
bro. Like I've been on an expedition in the last like 3 months with wines. So in my group chats that I talk to, the people I talk to about real life stuff. Like, man, give me wines, and I've been just trying them. I've been trying them. I'm probably in the last 3 months. I done probably tried like 15 or 16 new wines. Probably 4 or 5 of them that made the list, but I'm trying to get to the white. The white wines ain't really my thing. I'm not really a Pinot Grigio type guy, so I've really been on like the Moscatos and the reds, the California reds and things of that nature. But I gave up beer for wine. I used to be a really big beer guy. Used to
Oh,
love
wow.
beer, but I didn't like how it was making me feel. Sometimes I'd be feeling
Mm.
like in the
Yeah.
game, we watching the game, I'm drinking beers, I feel groggy. Switch to
Mhm.
wine. I
Yeah.
feel a lot better. It feels a lot lighter. And if you find the right wine for you, I ain't gonna lie. Like it's a couple of them. They hit pretty hard. I had to slow myself down on a couple. I'm like, oh wait, hey, this ain't supposed to be like that. Cheap wine. Hey look, random. They got one called Menage a Trois Dose. It's probably like $8. It's a sweet red. Jesus. Thank me later. Thank me later. Thank me later. Get you 2 bottles of it. Call it night.
That
That's
is
one of my
cool as
favorites.
shit. I didn't know that. King, what about you?
All right. Um, something. What is that? Something that you know about me?
Yeah.
Something that we y'all may not know. I'm a dweeb at heart. I'm a dweeb at heart. I love fighting games, man. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter,
Yeah.
Tekken. I'm that type of gamer. Also, very heavy into anime. I watch anime all the time when there's nothing on TV. Just updated my subscription to Crunchyroll. Uh, but yeah, I watched that. Not just Dragon Ball Z, but I'm into everything else, the Naruto's and Demon Slayers. Um, but yeah, I'm just a big time dweeb. Just end. Well, I bet ended Mortal Kombat 1. Just ended Tekken 8.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm on a Street Fighter. I'm on a Street Fighter. I play PlayStation heavy.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I even got games on my computer right now. Like just fighting games on my computer. I got Killer Instinct on my computer while I'm waiting for the streams to start. Um, got my got my controller right here,
Yeah.
hooked up to
Mine's
the
over
computer
there.
ready. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
mine's
but I
over
also
there.
do, but I also do play like sports games. I play sports games too. I'm
Yeah.
not the best in Madden, but I do play 2K heavy. Um,
I stopped
2K.
2K. The same game over and over. I stopped.
It
Nah,
is. It
no,
is.
no, no,
It is.
no.
It
Y'all
is,
will
bro.
not
It
do two.
is.
No.
No, 2K is
No,
the same
I'm a
game over and
2K
over again, bro.
connoisseur. No, it's not. Madden, yes. 2K, no. You can't
I
tell
think
me
both of them are.
2K17. Listen, 17, 18, 19, all different games. Now, if you want to say the last maybe 2 or 3 been the same, it
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
has.
saying. I'm not
It
talking
kind of
about
has.
like back then.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I'm not talking
the
about, I
reason
think they found a
is the
good one,
last two
they
been
found
the
a good one,
same because of the
and then copied it.
transformation from you got to think in the middle of 23 2023 22
Yeah.
23. Remember they switched to next gen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they already like pre-producing the game we playing now. So it still feels the same because it wasn't upgraded and optimized like they say it was. It's still a Xbox One game. That's the problem. This game that's coming out is all next gen. This one should be the best one they dropped since next gen came out. Should
yeah.
be.
I think the pandemic. I think that messed it up. I think that messed it up
Bro,
because they got
everybody knew you
lazy.
was gonna buy the game. No, they knew you was gonna. Yeah, they got lazy and they knew you was gonna buy it. They're like, oh, they
Mhm.
stuck in the house. Oh, let me put out this trash. They gonna take it. It don't matter.
That,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
where the
yeah, yeah.
that's where all the VC came into play. That's where all the money and your credit card had to go into play. I'm like,
Well,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
actually,
where I
I'm
hate
gonna
it.
be honest, Mitch. It didn't come into play then. You started using more money because you were stuck, and now you
Mhm.
don't have that moment of leaving the crib and coming back. You're stuck in front of the game, and you want to go now. Like, what I need to do to get farther? Oh, let me pay this little $3. Next thing you know, you done paid 3. You done paid 3. You done paid 3. You done paid 3 to get the little VC points to move up. Now
Yeah,
you done spent
because
$100 and didn't realize it.
back in the day, I did 2K content. I did like NBA 2K live streams and stuff, so I had to like stay up to date with the game. So it's
Mhm.
just like I had to, and then I'm like, screw this, I'm out. I'm like, no, I'm done. But actually,
It's a lot
Smitty,
of
let's
pay to
start.
play now, though. 2K is a
Oh
lot
my
of pay to
God,
play.
yes, yes. Favorite memory of your sports teams? Any sports team, your favorite memory?
Uh, favorite memory.
Let me guess. Let's try to keep the Super Bowl out of it.
I
Because
wasn't.
that's like,
I wasn't going to the Super
I
Bowl.
was. I was. I ain't gonna lie. I was. But go
That's
ahead.
not mine.
Go ahead.
I swear that. Listen, my favorite one is Kobe, man. Kobe, first ring, 2009. That
yeah,
was probably my favorite memory because, like, I have been a Kobe fan for forever, and all I was hearing before that was like, "Oh, you got carried by Shaq. Oh, you got this. Oh, you it." Like that's like one of those championships that really resided inside of me because, like, just remembering him like carrying us through that playoffs and then beating the Magic. It was so like
yeah,
even though it was a back to back, you know what I'm saying? Even though 10 probably was just as exciting to beat the Celtics, but just to get that one in '09, man, was like really, really one of those ones. Super Bowl probably like second on my list. But that one
yeah,
from Kobe just really, really did it for me. Cause like as a fan, right? It's nothing like being a fan of a player of a team and just hearing that, oh, the only reason you got this is because the only reason you got that is because the only reason only and it's like he's a great player. He wasn't a part of those wins, and for him to get it without Shaq and you know, uh especially in 10 when he got up there and they were like, how do you feel about getting ring number 5? And he was like, I got one more of this shit. Right. Hey, that felt so like it felt so funny like listening to it now, like RIP the code, man. But that's probably my favorite moment.
yeah. And King,
Well, for people that don't know, I am a 444 guy. I mean, I don't talk
yeah,
too much about the Flyers. I did hear that we did sign our number one pick. So that's cool. But I gotta say, I'm a Colt fan too. Just happy that the vindication when he went against Orlando Magic, in the championship in the finals. That did it for me. He really wanted that one, but he really wanted it at that time to be the Celtics. And here we go. We facing the Celtics. He's facing the Celtics the next year. But the flip side, I'm also a Sixers fan,
yeah.
and I love the game one. Game one against the
That's
Lakers,
all
man.
you got, though. That's all you got.
I know. Against the Lakers and Kobe, that's all I got. But game one, man, AI went
Now
off,
that playoff
man.
run was crazy though. That playoff
He
run.
the whole playoff run against the Bucks, the Raptors. It was a crazy run, man. But also, you can't. I mean, you said memory, but I'm just giving you memories.
No, that's good, man. It's good.
Phillies, the Phillies when they won the World Series.
Yeah.
That was a great one too, man. I knew that certain guys was going to be leaving or whatever a year or two after that, but it was just great to see something good come to the city. I can't say the Super Bowl, but the Super Bowl is up there for me. But just the comeback in the Meadowlands comes to
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
You
If
went
I gotta
all the way
throw it,
around the board. Golly, I could have gave a
I told
few.
you, bro. I set the tone. I said I'm a 4-for-4 guy.
He
I can't
started
really
off,
say too much about the Flyers. My favorite thing about the Flyers, man. My favorite thing would be if they could get a team to compete in the Stanley Cup. But
right.
yeah, all my Philly teams, man, they got special place in my heart, man. But those are some of my favorite memories, man. I got favorite plays, but that would be all
Yeah.
day.
That'll be all day. Yeah. So for me, honestly, it was 4th and 26 when Freddie Mitchell made that catch because I was there. I
Wow.
was at that game. So I'm like, that
That was
overchances everything.
that was against Green Bay, right?
It was
Yeah,
against Green Bay when Freddie Mitchell,
yeah.
Fred X made that catch. And I'm like, yep, this is the moment. I was so cold that day. It was so cold. But that was my favorite memory. And then Allen
Mm,
Iverson step over, and then I'll
mm.
go on from there. But
Hey,
yep.
chill on it. Chill out.
Tyronn Lue. You ain't even a Tyronn Lue fan.
I
You
don't
ain't a
care.
Tyronn
That
Lue
was
fan.
I was an LA fan at that moment.
The
Right
Ty-
now, I'm not an LA fan until LeBron leave. But at that moment, I was an LA fan. I wanted to fight AI. Don't step over Lou like that. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, top 5 favorite Eagles players of all time.
Okay. Who going first?
you got
Uh,
it.
yeah,
I got
Smitty,
it
you go.
first.
Yeah,
Yep.
Smitty, you go.
Give me. Oh man. Hey, listen. I know I'm gonna get this first honorable mention out the way. Nigel Bradham. I know him in real life, so I'm gonna
Okay.
put Nigel Bradham on the honorable mention. All right. So in order, if we have to, number one is gonna be Jerome. It's gonna be Jerome
Okay.
Brown. Number two is J Mac. 3 is it's like a tie between. Oh no, I'm gonna just go DJ. DJ at 3, Kelsey 4,
Mm,
and Big Trot 5.
there you go.
You made me do a 5. I had to do that
Yeah,
on the fly because there's some other guys in my head I want to throw in there, but
you
I
can.
don't want
You do.
to. It's just
Because
too many. It's
even
too many
thinking
Eagles.
as you list it, I'm in my mind. I'm like, yo, is people he missing? I don't know if he really thinking about it.
Because I already got
Um,
mine.
Nah,
I
I
already
didn't
got
miss
mine
anybody.
set.
Those are my guys. Like
that's cool.
Jeremy Maclin is my favorite receiver ever, like in Eagles history. So like,
Yeah.
uh,
All right, my turn.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could use like
I'll go.
LeSean McCoy and all them, but everybody, I know you're gonna use those. So I try to use something you ain't gonna use. You're gonna try to use all
Okay.
the hot guys. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Yeah. What?
You're gonna get the D Jackson and the LeSean McCoys and those guys. I know you're gonna get them.
Honestly, DJ was talented as hell. He's fast and all that, but he wasn't one of my favorite Eagles.
Oh wow.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be
But
on your
this guy.
list. He couldn't make it.
But this guy. But
That works.
that guy's number one.
That
That guy.
works. That works.
He's number one.
There you go.
I tried to get him to sign it when I went to the draft when it was here because he was here. And I was trying to get him to sign it, and I missed him. I caught Randall Kinderhan though. I ain't want his autograph. I wanted Brian Dawkins' autograph. But Brian Dawkins is number one. Malcolm Jenkins is number 2 for me. Jason Kelsey is number 3. Um, Hugh Douglas and
I wasn't
Shady.
really think you. Yeah.
All right.
I
I'm just gonna
wasn't. You
say
know
it.
what? Me and B Dog got a bittersweet situation, and that's why
What?
he's not on my list.
Ah, damn.
For real, I
So,
love B Dog, but to see him in that Broncos, I can't ever
That was out
unsee it.
of control, though.
I don't care. He should have retired. Damn
ah,
that. Damn that, bro. Like you got to understand how I was with B Dog. I'm like, he an Eagle for life. He'll never play for nobody else.
Bro,
He
I was
never
I was
going to
I, I
another
was like
team.
that.
He
I
dying
felt
here.
like that, but I felt like that too until that video came out. He was like, "Yo, I don't even want to come out." When he played us, he didn't even
Yeah,
want
but
to
he
come
didn't
out.
want to come out because it was an emotionally driven moment. He had been with us for so long. It wasn't because he didn't want to play the game.
He didn't want to come. Yo, it's not that he didn't want to play the game. I just feel like that he felt like it's all wrong. It wasn't supposed to be that. The fans is looking for him. They're going to cheer for him, but they're looking for him to crawl out, do the weapon X stuff that he didn't normally do it out of the tunnel, and he's just like, "Yo, I can't do it." That means something to the city.
Yeah, it
So I'm
hurt me
like,
that he went to play
oh,
for another team. I ain't
oh
gonna lie
god.
to you. It ain't nothing that could
So
ever
not
change
shady,
that for me.
not shady, not DJ, not
They got traded though. Brian
yeah.
Dawkins was a
But
free agent. He chose to go take a contract. He could have just said,
so
you
do
know
you
what?
feel?
I don't ever feel comfortable playing in another jersey. I'm gonna hang it up. Like Fletch. He could have left and went and played somewhere else. I thought, remember me had conversations. I thought Fletch was gonna do it.
I did too.
Like you at the end of the day, he didn't have to go play those 2 years with the Broncos. You did that out
Yeah.
of spite. And it really hurt me because that was one of my favorite players at the time. He probably was my
That's
favorite
still my
player.
favorite player. He's
To
a
see
game
him do
changer.
that out of spite to the Eagles, bro, I was a young guy, man,
I
coming
had
through the reins of
arguments.
being a
I had
fan.
I had arguments
I didn't
about
like it,
Brian
bro. It
Johnson.
hurt me. It hurt me.
I
I ain't
had
gonna lie.
arguments about Brian Johnson because people was trying to put Troy Polamalu over him. And I'm like, no, Brian Dawkins was a game changer, bro.
yep.
I had arguments about it, Brian Dawkins. And bruh, like it was him, it was him, Ed Reed, and Polamalu. Those three, it was always arguments about. And I'm like, yo, I know what he could do. And don't sleep on Malcolm Jenkins either, man. Malcolm Jenkins, he was my guy. He was my guy. I actually met him in person. He was my guy. Like, even though he's back and forth from Saints to us, but he was my guy. He's my guy.
Yep. So for me, it's kind of different because I met one of them, and that was Chad Lewis. So Chad Lewis is up there for me. Just meeting him at like a TGI Fridays, just him having dinner, just talking to me. So there's that one. I'll throw McNabb in there. I grew up with Donovan McNabb, pretty much. Just him watching him play. I have to put Freddie Mitchell because it's 4th and 26. I was
Just the
there,
one
so it
play.
makes just
The
one,
one
and
play.
his last name is Mitchell. I mean, come on, his last name is Mitchell. So just that one play for me. And then I'm gonna go Trotter,
Okay.
Jeremiah Trotter for me, and then I'm gonna go Troy Vincent. I loved
Mm,
him as a corner. Like he was a solidified corner that players were afraid to go up against. So for me, it's Troy Vincent. Not a
okay.
lot of people talk about him. So it's just like
No.
showing that guy love. And Westbrook is an honorable mention for me. He's outside looking in for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Westbrook was good. Westbrook was good, man.
He's not in my top 5, but I got him in
Yeah.
the top 10 for sure.
Yeah, 10.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. To close it out, what advice would you give to new content creators?
Man, I tell
Look
you
at
to
that.
stay consistent. Put your heart into it, man. If you're gonna do it all the way. Don't shorthand yourself. If anybody give you advice, try your best to take it, roll with it. Um, meet as many great people as you can. Take every second of this, man, and cherish it because this thing here, man. You put your time, you put your effort, you put your heart into it. If you cherish it, man, you'll get out what you put in. And just stay through the grind. I know it's gonna be some hard patches in there for you. I've had some, you're gonna put out videos and get 3 views. The next video might get 10. The next video might get 1. Um, just stick through it, man. If you stay down, you'll come up. I believe in all you guys that start this thing out. So you ever need some help, man, reach out. Smitty got you.
Yep. And King.
Just be yourself. Be yourself, man. Don't try to emulate what you see other content creators are doing. First and foremost, and just grow. Just appreciate the growth of your channel and where you going to be at. You know, sometimes you don't have the right equipment, and you just start recording, and then you start to upgrade, and your videos come into play, and then you start to learn certain things about editing. Thumbnails is a big thing. You just got to learn everything and just be committed, like Smitty said, committed to the grind. That you got to stay consistent and make sure that you're putting out good content every single time, and not worried about the views. Don't worry about all that. Just worry about your grind within that first year. And only all it takes is that. Well, this is what JC told to me, so I'm just passing it on. All it takes is that one video. All it takes is that one video. It could be the open practice for me last year. It could
Yeah.
be the softball game. It could be a video about something that like a big draft pick that we're going to get, or a big acquisition that we got. Just one video can get you blown up to the point where you become monetized, you become known in the community, and then always, you always going to have your following, and you just got to keep feeding them. You keep feeding them, they spread the word, and then also don't forget about the people that you know in your personal life that can actually attach to your channel to the point where they can start being word of mouth, and just keep promoting, man. I got my wife made me a QR code. She made me a QR code that if I say, yeah, I got a YouTube channel, it's King TV Sports, and they're like, I can't find you. They can just scan it and it pops up my
Yeah.
YouTube channel. So yeah, I put that on shirts. I put that on a hat before. But yeah, just be committed, and just know that you got to invest in your channel. And once you invest in your channel, the outcome would be great. So just continue to be you, and not to lose yourself and all that. And don't try to be a Philly Mike or LB or anybody else. Try to be the best you could be.
Right. Right. I mean, the QR code is pretty interesting. Someone DM'd me. He was like, "Mitch, do you have a QR code?" I'm like, "No, I'll think about it." Now I was like, "It's possible." Yeah. What?
Makes it easy, like especially if you go to the open practice or something like that, and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, man, this hardcore sports. We be at Fourth and John's tailgate, and you
Yeah.
just be like, you meet people, and they're like, yeah, man, I'm a content creator too. Then beep, oh, I followed you. You know
Right.
how many people last open practice basically followed me just on the strip that they see me, doing
Yeah.
the open practice, and then also the guys that was drunk there that just like, yeah, I'll follow you. So yeah,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
subscribe. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a great thing that they know that you're grinding still, regardless if you're out there just having a good time with Eagles content creators. Just know that you're trying to blow up your channel as well. It's like a what they call it when you go to like office meetings, corporate meetings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of those type of things. Whereas though you're trying to grow your channel.
Yep. Yeah.
Business
Exactly.
cards. Said business cards.
Business cards. Honestly, no. One of my friends, he actually has a business card, and I'm like, dude, how many did you print? He's like 500. I'm like, dude, no one uses these anymore.
Because all they're gonna
Uh,
do is take it for you. They're gonna take it from you being nice, and then they're gonna throw it away.
Nah, if you
yeah.
got a cute look, DV, what's gonna happen? I used to have them with the QR codes on them. I watch people, bro. They get the card, scan the QR code, they throw it in the trash. They got what they wanted out of the card. They got your YouTube now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
They
that's
got
all
what they
everybody
wanted.
has.
So now it's no point of steady using it, because what else can the QR code do for a content creator? Unless you're trying to book me for an event, which now that you have my YouTube, I'm gonna direct you to my Twitter. I'm gonna direct you to all my other social platforms. You have all the contact you need from me. A business card really don't do much for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Guys, network. You got to come out, communicate, network. That's how this is done. Like, seriously, this is how you do it nowadays. Word of mouth. That's it. And I would like to thank both of you guys for being on this podcast with me, Inside the Mind, where we get to interview all the members of the Hardcore Sports Network and to see how everyone became a network, became a content creator, and so on and so forth. So appreciate you guys being on, man. Really do. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Yeah. So with that being said, guys, make sure you hit that like, subscribe to both of these guys, man. When is your next Inside the Nest?
It's nothing else.
Yeah.
Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right, Wednesday, 7 p.m. And yeah, guys, we'll catch y'all later. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and we are out. Catch you guys later. Peace.